Podtacular episode 106, Halo 3 show for the week of March 26th, 2007.
Alright, gentlemen, let's get freaky!
Well, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Podtacular, the unofficial Halo Universe podcast. I'm your host, Jive.
I'm JVP.
I'm TheDecode.
And I'm Gamer Andy.
Welcome. Yay.
Okay, I'm done talking like that now. As much fun as it is.
I'm sure.
Welcome aboard, Gamer Andy and TheDecode.
Hello.
Welcome,
Pleasure
guys.
to have you guys on, Mr. Anderson.
Oh, well, it's good to be here, you know.
As you can see,
Oh,
we've been
so
watching you
in the
for
neighborhood.
some time now.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Did you watch South Park recently?
Yeah, about that.
It seems you've been living two lives.
Two lives. One is Gamer and one is Andy.
Ooh.
Well, hey, we got TheDecode from the Podtacular community. Welcome, brother.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, and we got
I've been wanting
Gamer
to get on
Andy.
here for a while.
Yeah, man.
From Gamer Andy Live. Yeah, that's me. You know, I gotta say, your show has the unique quality about it. It has some of the most awkward silences I've ever heard. I mean, really.
Well, I'll take that as a
I say it with
compliment.
love. I say it with love. You know. But I mean, it's the strangest thing. You know, everyone will be laughing, and then like the laughing will kind of die. And with most things, you know, you'd go kind of right into it before the laughter dies. But you guys just you kind of wait, and so there's this second of kind of damn it, what do we do next?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah,
I love it.
That's me. That's me recuperating from my asthma attack.
Fair enough. Okay, we're
Like,
doing this right now.
And then if you listen closely, you hear the pump in the background. Babe, up the oxygen, please.
Nice. Yeah, well,
Like now.
yeah, right there. There you go. That's one of them. Chalk that one up.
Now
Dude,
we're
so-
going to be cautious, you know.
Yeah, really. Now we're gonna be all self-conscious about it. Hey, tell
Damn
us
it,
about
there goes that awkward pause.
tell us about what you do
Pardon?
in the game community and stuff, man.
What I do? Ooh, that's a good one. I take advantage of our listeners and use them to leverage myself to game companies, where we then attend events for them.
Nice.
I'm what they call a man of the people. No.
Yeah.
So no.
The people's champ.
Yeah. No. So actually, I run a community site that is actually shutting down. GamerAndy.com. We've been up for about 2 years, and it's finally a bit too much. So we're shutting down the site and joining forces with WorthPlaying.com and WorthDownloading.com to become their official podcast. So it'll be GamerAndy Live at WorthPlaying.com or WorthPlaying presents Gamer Andy Live or something like that. So
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
know, I love doing the show, but I'm so tired of just running the site. The site is just so much work. You know, with the show, you know, you just get on there and you just bullshit for 2 hours. As you can tell, I'm used to doing an uncensored podcast. So I'm gonna try to be better about that. That'll be my one battle. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. Fumo Jive will be busy on the beat button.
Indeed.
If only I had a beat button.
So,
yeah,
so
well,
what do you guys do? Tell me about your side.
you know, we fart around and
All right,
around the house.
that's sweet.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, you know, we have a large Halo-based community, and just a place where we all can gather and just talk about things in general besides Halo. I mean, anywhere from Beanie
Xbox.
Weenies and
Blabber.
yeah,
Beanie Weenies,
music.
What about Decoded?
Cars.
What does he do? What's your job, Decoded?
I'm just another dude in the community.
Oh, so you're the dude.
Yeah, he's
The
just
dude.
the dude
Okay,
that we were
the
trying to
dude.
contact to go to this special event that someone was helping us promote.
Hey, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Speaking of which, in case you guys are on the forums as well, Gamer Andy is also the secret SF San Francisco guy.
Ooh.
Oh, that was trying
Yeah,
to.
that was me, and I'm really sorry that didn't end up working out. There were some miscommunications there, but this new deal we got is gonna make it so we're going to a lot more events, and so we're definitely gonna take someone from Podtacular with us. JVB, are you on the West Coast?
Nah, man, I'm in the freaking left coast. I'm in Florida.
You're in Florida. Why did I think you were out here? Okay, so what about you?
Because I'm cool.
Where are you located, man?
I am also on the East Coast. Or the left coast, as JVB calls it.
Even though that's wrong.
It's
but
left
okay.
of somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, it's left. It's left out.
of Brit.
Left out.
Left out is right.
Oh, I gotcha. Clever.
Left of Puerto Rico.
Clever.
We,
Alright.
Yeah. All right. Well, this
Yeah,
is this is the Halo 3 show where we're going to be talking all about the latest info on Halo 3. And man, we put a call out for stuff for people to send in on Halo 3 on Podtacular.com, right? And we got an outrageous response this time. I mean, last time in Gra 2, there's limited people that had the game or even cared about the game, so we had like
5 responses.
yeah,
I have it. I can't play it.
dude.
Yeah, I know what you mean, brother.
But yeah, because the Xbox had the
But these
Microsoft.
responses, they kind of bring it back old school because back in the days, at the Halo 2's highest peak, we used to get this amount of responses, and there's too many to read. So I mean, obviously, you guys are gonna have to go to the show notes.
Yeah, we got enough for
To,
like 3 or 4 shows here.
Well, I mean, it sounds like everybody. I mean, we're getting real close to that beta, the mysterious spring date for the beta. And I think that there's definitely a seedy underbelly of the gaming hardcore scene that's gonna just rise up and raise a fist and exclaim their love for the Halo 3 universe.
Yep. Even the haters are gonna come out because there's a lot of people who hate Halo 2 and it's almost become fashionable to hate it for some reason or another. But
well, that's what happens when you sell millions and millions of copies of a game.
Yeah.
And
Now it's all mainstream and stuff with like the frat boys. Oh my god!
I hate it. Frat boys play it. I hate it.
the
Seriously.
frat boys.
I mean, that's like God. Being a frat boy is like a fate worse than death, man. Who does that? Who really does that?
I'm a frat boy, dude. You respect me. Can you repeat that again, please? Because this is funny. What about your phone, dude? You gotta hear this. Say that again, dude.
Hey, so how often do you guys do a Halo 3 show?
About once a month.
About once a month. Yeah.
Once a month? Okay, fair enough.
And-
I had it in my head that you guys did it every other week, and I was like, wow, man, that's a lot of talk. Considering, I mean, even one show a month is a lot of talk, considering how much info we get.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it just
Yeah,
shows that
you
people
know,
are
just try to
excited about
keep
this
it
coming out,
creative.
man. When we get this kind of response to to questions on Podtacular is just amazing. But when
Lord knows
things
I'm
come out,
excited.
as far as
I'm a
like
huge Halo fanboy.
when the beta comes out and such, or when we have like some significant info about it, I'm telling you, it's gonna be pretty wild. We're gonna do plenty of shows at that point on on Halo.
Oh
3.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, hey, let's get started here. Let me let you guys know what we asked on podtacular.com, the questions, and then somebody can start us off. We have, first one is, what do you think of the price hike for the Legendary Edition of Halo 3 to $130? Which edition do you plan to buy? What are you more excited about, the fiction and art book from the Limited Edition or the storyboard art and Master Chief helmet in the Legendary Edition? Because you don't get both. You have to pick one. You don't in the Legendary Edition, you do not get the fiction and art book.
I'm gonna
No,
put
you can get the special edition for $200. I mean, it comes with both the legendary and the limited. I mean, it's good stuff.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the helmet around my neck and just rock it like that, a nice gold link chain.
Bling bling, man.
I've
Hang it
actually
from your,
decided that I'm going to take my dog Bootsies and actually wear him around my neck. You know, put him on a nice gold chain and just rock it like that. No, what? Come on, the helmet.
Dude, I'm gonna hang it from my mirror, man.
I'm gonna be JV Bling.
JV Flava Flav.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if the helmet was bigger, if the helmet was big enough that I could stick my big dome in it, God, I did it again.
Dog.
then it would be worth 130. But now, I mean, why would you do that? Why? I mean, all the content is going to be on the internet like 20 days before it comes out, anyways.
Let your cat wear it.
Yeah. Yes, clearly.
I don't even think a cat can wear it.
Well, hey, let me finish up these questions and let's get going here.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's see. What do you think of the new Bungie.net? What do you like or dislike about it? Have you found any new secret corners Halo fans would be interested in? Another one, number 4, how do you think Halo 3 will end? Any ideas on the storyline? Number 5, if you were a designer for Halo 3, what else would you put in the game? Think of things like maps, weapons, game types, vehicles, or other features. Get creative. And number 6, what is your favorite color? All right.
Can I answer number 4 real quick?
Sure.
Can I do that? Okay, sweet.
Do it.
I think we win. I'm pretty sure that Master Chief is going to kill the aliens, and we're going to win. You know why? Because we're America.
Oh.
America.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So yeah, okay. I just had to get that out there. So.
All right. So let's see. Decode. Why don't you start us off, man?
Okay. Mr. Black 419 says, "Hi guys. I've started listening to the show and I think it's pretty cool. Look forward to Halo 3, as many are, but I was hoping you can answer my question as to possible achievements. Since every game has achievements to unlock on 360, I was wondering what your thoughts and what kind of achievements will be in Halo 3, such as an achievement for double kill or running riot, etc. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but did Bungie say they were going to have real-time damage show on Master Chief's armor as you were going to play in the game? Such as if you were shot in the chest with a plasma rifle, and the damage shows up in the cinematic during gameplay. Thanks for taking the time to answer my 2 questions. Really appreciate it. Peace out."
All right.
Real-time damage.
Not gonna happen ever.
Really?
No, come on. It's not gonna happen. I mean, yeah, that'd be kind of cool technically, I guess, but I mean, how often do you see yourself, right?
Yeah. Good point.
So I mean, so like if they assigned random damage to you, it's like, all right, well, we're going into level 2, so let's pretend you got hit here and here and here, and somebody really kicked him in the jaw, so his thing's kind of broken. I mean, how would you know? How would you know? I mean, so you go into the next thing, it's like, oh, it looks like you got kicked in the jaw. Oh,
Yeah, my jaw is crooked.
yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem in multiplayer maybe, but even there, latency would be such an issue, never going to happen.
Yeah.
If it was a third-person game.
Did you guys
Third-person game.
Did you guys see the screenshot of the alpha where the Master Chief is on the ground and his visor, like the top of his helmet, is like detached and on the ground?
No.
Really? No, I didn't see that one. I mean,
That's crazy.
I believe I know which picture you're talking about, but I didn't notice that there was, like a helmet detached.
Yeah, it was right out front of.
I mean, the picture quality wasn't all that good anyway, so.
Yeah, but it was
terrible.
definitely
Maybe we've
definitely
seen
detached at the
something
top
else.
and on the ground. I don't know. It's what I saw anyway. I don't know if that's damage or if it's just in the alpha or what, but I don't know.
I think you're just getting hot in that helmet.
Yeah,
Must
maybe he was taking a nap.
Yeah.
A dirt nap.
I don't wear my
Don't worry
visor.
about
when
it.
I
It's
get
better
out.
bet.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Yeah, right. My vase is dirty. I'm just gonna take a nap.
I'm gonna lay this down and doo. All right.
Yeah, so I mean, body damage, real-time body damage. Nah, too much processing power to take up, memory. Just save it for something else.
Yep. JVB.
All right. Okay. Don't scream at me. All right. Marco Polo 7 says, my speculation is based off the fact that we don't know exactly what the Arc is. In most people's mind, the Arc is a big forerunner weapon, and that it was depicted in the announcement trailer.
Interesting.
Okay. Where my theory comes into play is that maybe massive structure that most think is the Ark is a large time machine type
Time
thingamajig.
machine.
Thingamajig.
Nice,
Thingamajig.
nice.
Think about it. Chief is going to finish the fight, not one, but all of the fights he started. If he goes back in time,
What?
then he meets
Okay,
Forerunners.
Let's point out that he spelled finish with 2 N's. So technically,
Niche.
So he's going back in time to Finland.
Yes.
Yeah, because back in time, that's how they spell finish.
It's old A school. Yes.
So he says he'll meet the Forerunners, and with supposedly being one of the last Halo games, the game can end with Master Chief coming back to the present, and none of the Halos ever existed existed like he changed history. The humans and Covenant are in peace, in a peaceful civilization, until a total war breaks out, and that will lead into Halo Wars. I don't know. I mean, I read Ghost of Onyx, and there was something similar to where there was like a slipstream portal or something inside Onyx. I don't want to give away the whole story. And it was like kind of like a shelter for the Forerunners or whoever. I mean, they never really explained it, so maybe there's going to be some kind of tie-in between that book and the Halo 3 storyline.
I love Bungie games because they always bring out the absolute wackiest theories about what's really going on. Because the story tends to be important with their games. You know, you get into like the myth franchise, the Oni stuff.
Yeah.
You know, Marathon. Oh my God, so many conspiracy theories. And Halo, since it has a broad market appeal, they just bring out the absolute wackiest theories. I mean,
Yep.
all right, I can understand where they're going with the Ark is the big Forerunner weapon, but time machine? What? Who brought time machines into this? Where did that come from?
4 gigawatts.
Right, exactly. You know. Hold on, let me call Doc Brown real quick. I mean, what? Oh, we're going back to 1985. 1985. So you know,
Back to the future.
I think you've got a really good theory there, but I think that yeah, probably not. Probably not.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Quick, we've got to go back to the future. Da-na-na.
You have to save your son, John.
Okay, but the next question
Nice.
is like the best thing ever. If you, the rest of the stuff I don't really care about. Armageddon writes in to say a few things, but the only thing I care about in there is elites wearing capes. Elites wearing capes. This is the single greatest idea I've heard pitched for Halo 3 in the entirety of its developmental time. Elites wearing capes with real-time ripples and reflections. They should be shiny too. They should have portions of them covered with sequins. Okay. Okay. So just picture this. Halo, Master Chief meets Liberace.
Yeah, I was just about to say Liberace, bro.
There you go. It's
Liberace
brilliant.
tape.
It's brilliant. It'll appeal to the hardcore gamer because you got Master Chief in there, and it'll also appeal to geriatrics, 65 and over. It's perfect. We'll make millions.
Yeah, because
Microsoft Game
Liberace
Studios,
did look
man,
like
you
an
listening?
elite. Yeah, they'll play the piano all the time and stuff like that.
Exactly. You know, what's the chief to do?
Yeah, exactly. Except counter them with Yanni.
Exactly right. You know, with Cortana playing backup. You know, on her synths. She's got the synths.
Oh, of course.
You know, I mean, there is nothing I like more than that idea. So Armageddon, you win 3 points for the day. That means you're ahead of everyone else by 1 point.
Everybody else has 2 points?
Yes, everyone else has 2 points. Anybody who wrote it in automatically gets 2 points just for the effort, because that's what kind of guy I am.
Like an SAT.
That's what kind of guy I am.
You're
you
a
know?
good guy.
If you sign your name,
What a guy. What a
point
guy.
right there. I know. See, what are you gonna do? But with capes, are there any other things here with capes?
I think we should end the
Continue
show.
Yeah, look for capes. Let's see, no capes. All right, so
That-
that's the
that
end.
was-
the show.
Thanks,
Yeah,
guys. Well, let's see.
Batman ain't got nothing on me.
Jared writes in. He says, "Hey,
Jared.
dudes, your show is awesome, but I got an idea
Hey,
for
dude.
Halo 3, dudes.
Thanks. Tell
Mabby,
me.
you can use the bumpers to switch weapons and reload."
My bye.
Yeah, bye.
My bye.
Like double tap the bumpers to switch and single tap to reload, or vice versa. This is just a suggestion. I would like to shout. I would like to shout to myself and to my dog, Butt. Keep on fragging cars.
What?
Bud, come here. I need you.
Fetch me the remote, Butt. My name is Butt.
Oh God.
Oh, and the
Right,
next
so
one,
cool.
I had to do two in a row, but the next one I forgot to put the name, and I remember who it was from. It was from, let's see, it was from Chucky J, who said, "Hey Podtacular, hello to Fumo, JBB, and the mysterious mystery guest. Hello.
Hi.
I wanted to tell you some of my thoughts on Halo 3. Short version, I agree with most of what has been said in previous shows. For instance, humans must be the forerunners. That brings up the question,
Humans
why
must be
don't
the
the
forerunners?
humans know this?
Shut up.
Amnesia.
I think Michael Jackson is a forerunner. Anyway. The Jackson 5, I believe, were the last of the forerunners. I mean, look at them.
Your
butt
is
you know,
They don't look human.
Off topic. The Jackson 5 is the reason why I felt like it was worth my money to rent.
Ben?
No. The new NBA Street game, because they have a really nice mix of
Jackson 5?
ABC?
one of the no, not ABC. It was the other
Gene?
one. Something about baby, but that's like all their songs.
Baby?
Never mind. Anyway, so one of their songs had a really nice remix of it, and I just looped that while I was doing other things. It was great.
You were looping to the Jackson 5.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
What
Nice
you
little
keep
remix
on?
in there.
Nice.
I'm not mad at that.
Back to the future!
Baby, give me one more chance.
Yeah, that's song.
Don't ask me how I knew.
That's okay.
I think they communicated with me.
So he also wanted to mention,
So,
thanks guys for all you do, and I hope more people can join us in the Godtacular Bible study, which I'm now leading on Monday nights. Keep on bluffing wild draw fours. All right.
you guys have a Bible study?
Yeah, man.
I went to the last one. It was pretty
brother.
cool.
It's on the
Really?
the forums at
Yeah, that sounds
podtacular.com. Yep.
Man, I don't have a Bible study. What's up with that?
It's now, dude.
Gamerandites out there, I command you, make me a Bible study. Do it now. I decree it will be Saturday nights.
Do it.
No, I kid.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so who's up
Continue.
next? Who's up next? Now that I did two in a row.
Game Randy, it's next.
Okay. KJ writes to say, "Hello, I just started listening to your podcast after it highlighted by the BungieNet forum, and I have been listening since episode 103. I have to say this one is the best podcast I have ever heard to tune into. Anywho, in one of Bungie's updates, or a movie from one of the game conferences, they said that there was going to be a full map or lever editor. Now, this could be like a Far Cry kind of map editor, or more complicated add-on textures and whatever editor. Either way, it sounds interesting, but it brings up a point. We now know what Bungie is capable, if not willing, to add extras to their games, and not just lame movie extras or behind-the-scenes junk. Stuff. Do
Well,
you
sexy
think?
time.
Yes. I am having a very good time. Please write in more, and I will make fun of you. Do you think there might be a chance for Halo 3 editor? Or on top of, is he talking about the Halo 2 thing?
The
Vista?
Vista for PC.
Well, Vista's going to have a map
Yeah.
editor, but there are rumors that Halo 3 will have a map editor. I don't know, man.
The thing about console editors, and I just want to address this real quick. You know, they've been playing around with console editors for a very long time. We saw it last generation with like Pariah.
I like
Pariah
that.
had-
That's good.
Me and Pariah.
Yeah, you know, Pariah, which was ultimately a
Like pacifiers.
super mediocre game, but you know, the map editor was interesting. The thing of it is controllers suck when it comes to making maps, and you
Yeah.
can't code in them. All you can basically do is just kind of play stuff, and frankly, that's really, really boring. So, what I keep waiting to happen is for Microsoft to be like, hey, well, since we own PCs, why don't we just like implement a map editor on the PC side that can then make maps for the Halo 3, and it'll be a whole package deal. I mean, they're already doing it. We're already seeing things get transferred from the PC over to the console with the XNA Studio Express, which is available for free.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's not like the technology is not out there. Something interesting. Like if they wanted to just include it with the special edition, I mean, I think that they would sell so many of those, and that would be an actual valid selling point because it's not like something you pulled out of the game. It's an extra feature.
Exactly.
So and if it's on the PC, that's a totally valid cost because you'd have people being like, oh damn, $10, I'll go make tons of maps and new stuff, and just the integration could be incredible, and that's really what I'm waiting for Microsoft to step up and do. So Microsoft, man up, make it happen.
Man up, brother. Yeah, when I was at Seattle, the Crackdown event, a few of us were talking about Halo 3 and possible map editor, and someone had mentioned that XNA could be a possibility. But the thing is, would it be more implemented to the Halo 3 PC? I mean, I'm not saying that it's coming out for PC.
It will though.
But eventually it might, you know, as a cross-platform title. But yeah, I mean, you make a valid point that they need to implement something where we can use PC to open-end the game. Make them just large and.
There's something.
And,
keep
it fresh.
There's something someone suggested recently along the same lines. There, you could plug in a keyboard and mouse, and you could edit it right in your 360.
No, I don't think you use a mouse for 360.
My only concern is since the 360 is limited by its hard drive space. I mean, there is the almost official rumor about the 120 gig hard drive.
The Elite.
That's confirmed.
The Elite, and I mean, how big will these files be if you can download a map? Because I remember people complaining with Far Cry that it took forever to download somebody's custom map.
Sure did.
So that's another concern. I mean, the difference between Far Cry and Halo 3 is going to be astronomical. So I mean, there's going to be a larger fan base, and unless they got like the networks set up to use strictly for map transfers. I mean, I don't see how this will work.
Maybe have like a marketplace or something. Like everybody can upload their map and they can like sell it for like points and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Not
that's
like
what
Microsoft
they
points.
pretty much said they were going to do eventually with Skater Girl and everything like that. But who knows? Maybe they finally implement that. I mean, Halo 3 would definitely be the right title to bring that aboard.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
Shadowrun could do that if they wanted to.
No, Shadowrun won't do it.
Yeah. Shadowrun's not as established right now. And from what I heard about the learning curve,
No, I'm in the beta right now. It's actually a lot of fun. Learning curve's not bad.
I got the beta. I can't play it.
yeah, I'm in the same boat. Finally get the damn beta. And my Xbox 360 is damaged.
Again.
Ah.
So,
Well, let's see who's next here. Decode.
Okay.
I'll read it off.
Do it.
Yeah. Mike says, I think I know what the X button will be used for. It will be a sprint button, but you won't be able to use your BR, machine gun, and ETC. Anything that requires you to use two hands. In the Monday Night Football commercial that came out, we see Master Chief clip his machine gun, assault rifle, to his back, and do a sprint after throwing the shield grenade with the pistol in his hand. The sprint will be capable, whatever. Can't read that. But there will be a negative aspect to it. There was another game that did that for PS2. It was called Killzone, and
Okay.
it had a sprint weapon, but you had to when you sprint, you couldn't use your guns or anything like that.
Yeah, kind of like Gears of War where you do the roadie run and you're supposedly not able to use your weapon, but people found ways around that. But yeah, I mean, I could see the sprint being implemented in a way where you didn't have weapons in your hand, and maybe you can carry the flag. I don't know. I mean,
How fast would it run, though?
it would be cool if, I mean, let's say, like, you could be like a scout, and just run around and, get into the base and try to take out a few people or whatever. or you know how we do it in Beaver Creek. You know, somebody runs in, throws the flag out, and gives teammates a good chance to win. I mean, there is some strategy to having some kind of sprint feature, but yeah, you would have to balance it out by not having weapons in hand. So it's a little tricky. But then again, they could sprint, stop, and then take out
like
their rocket launcher. So I mean,
little fatigue bar.
Yeah. I don't know. I really don't
cool.
think they'll have that though, because of how Halo is when you first played Halo 1, you're like, wow, this is slow. And then you're like, wait a minute, this is probably how fast like a normal person walks. So it's like they actually got that kind of right, And then with the addition of the mongooses or mongoose or whatever you call them, then I think that kind of mongoose eye. I think that kind of takes place of the of a sprint feature, because you can't fire any weapons when you're driving the mongoose. I mean, you can in the in the back, but but it seems like that's kind of the sprint is driving a mongoose around. But who knows? I may be wrong.
I could be right.
You never know.
So let's do it. Let's go to the next one. Scrawny pale man. Now this one is encyclopedia. So what happened? Somebody spilled milk on their.
Yeah, after seeing how long this was.
Well, I'll start it off, and when I get another asthma attack, I'll yeah, that'll be my signal. So somebody else can take off. All right, he goes. This is how I think Halo 3 should end. In the last level of Halo 3, you and the Arbiter are on top of a ruined house, surrounded by thousands of brutes. In this level, you hold down whatever button is used for switching weapons. The game pauses, and you can choose any weapon except rocket launcher and Spartan laser. For all other weapons, you have unlimited ammo. You also have an extra amount of health shield because you got more advanced armor. As you slowly manage to kill brutes, a cutscene happens showing you and the Arbiter back-to-back killing brutes. In the distance, a new type of brute tank comes that has a scarab gun attached to it, a scarab cannon. The Arbiter passes you a Spartan laser from someplace and tells you
his pocket.
From someplace he had a hiding.
Yeah, you hear a suction sound as he takes it out from someplace. And he tells you to destroy the tank. You shoot it and throw the energy-depleted Spartan laser at the brute, killing him. Wow, that's a lot of G-force behind that throw. The fight resumes. After killing more brutes, the final cutscene starts. The first thing it shows is a brute ordering a jackal sniper, assuming they are still with the Covenant, to snipe you. As the jackal is about to shoot, the Arbiter notices him and yells, "Look out!" The Arbiter jumps in front of you and takes the shot for you. As you see the Arbiter fall, you snipe the jackal. You kneel down beside the Arbiter to see what happened and if you can help. Before I continue, I must add some important information. The Covenant built like a Halo structure around Earth. What? Planning to wipe out the human race. Also, the remaining humans went into the Forerunner structure seen in the trailer. It turned out Earth was a shield world. Back to the ending. As you kneel there, the Arbiter hands you another Spartan laser and tells you he got it from the dead brute. Now, how did he get it from the dead brute if you're on top of a destroyed house? All right.
So Arbiter just got shot.
He then shows you a Covenant capital
In
ship.
the story.
It tells you to shoot the lateral line, which is where the plasma shoots from. You do the result. And the results. And the result it results into an explosion so big that half of the Covenant army was wiped out. As you look back to the Arbiter, you pull out a button. Where are you pulling this stuff out, dude?
It's my button pocket. It's where I keep all my buttons.
Button power. The button will detonate enough nukes to blow up a planet. As you get the button ready, you say to the Arbiter, "It has been a pleasure fighting beside you." And the Arbiter says, "No, it has been a pleasure fighting besides you, John." Then the Arbiter takes your helmet. Wait, no, he takes off your helmet, and we finally see the Master Chief's face.
Then they kiss. for
Yeah, I was
one
about to
long
say,
moment.
please don't let them kiss.
Wow.
Give me that coveted tongue. Oh, yeah, the Arbiter's going to be female. Check that out. It's going to have a Captain Kirk moment. So anyway, it will also be an honor to die by your side.
Oh my God!
With
I
that, you
really,
push the
really
button.
hope they don't do that.
I know, right? Green
This is
flashes white.
This is like the worst thing I've ever heard ever in my life ever. Seriously, man. Do you write for Hollywood? I mean,
Oh,
really?
it
Are
sounds
you
like-
are you an employed screenwriter? Because I wouldn't be surprised.
Are you
Did you have
Bull?
anything to do? Yes. Did you have anything to do with Snakes on a Plane?
Nah.
Smithy.
House of the Dead. Was that you? Anyway, then
Best
you see the
script
Earth's
ever.
surface turn white as everything is destroyed, and the halo around the Earth blows up. While this is happening, the theme music is playing. Anyway, then the credits start. Dude, you just made a worse ending than Halo 2. Because I refuse to believe that this is the last Halo. At the end of the credits, the camera slowly moves across the rubble of the Earth, and some rocks shake and Master Chief's hands
Oh God, no!
and
Please,
burst through the rubble along with Arbiters.
no.
Holding hands.
And they're doing puppet. They're doing a puppet show.
A duck.
Sorry this is long, but my whole family loved it. Well, Scrawny Pale Man, thank you for your time and writing this. But I mean, quite interesting. But nah, I don't see that happening. It was a little too romantic for my taste.
Seriously. Like I was waiting for him to get it on the porn music.
Let's get it on.
Right, exactly. Somebody get the Marvin Gaye out.
Aww.
Dude,
John.
please tell me that there
Feel
is no
cold,
like.
John. I'll hold you. Rub
Never
my-
let go. Never let go.
And then the screen's gonna pop up. A little screen's gonna pop up. Press X rapidly to hold
The alternate ending. You press X the wrong amount of times. You slip and you accidentally choke him.
Wow.
Wait, really? So then John has to choke a bitch.
And then the song from Ghost comes on.
Yeah.
I think
And they
we've,
touch hands together like
Tormented scrawny pale man.
like a bomb bomb.
Thank you, Scrawny Pillman. That was quite interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
You might take a breather, JBB.
Yeah, man.
Man, I sure hope they don't have any kind of situation where there could possibly be a sequel to Halo 3. Please, God, no.
Yeah, seriously.
That's like
I mean, I
Return of the
love
Jedi,
series,
like
but
showing.
good God, let's move on.
Yeah, that's like Return of the Jedi showing like the Empire like starting to come back at the end of the thing. It's like, oh my gosh, you ever gonna
The
die?
Death Star is destroyed, but
Except for this little
but
part.
From the floating rubble, we see the Emperor's head poke up. I am
I'm an evil Sith, idiot. Think I'm gonna die? Yeah. And we discovered it's little John. Okay.
exactly.
Oh man.
All right, so let's go to. Oh no, he has more. He also says my favorite color is blue, and I think a crossbow-like weapon that shoots energy arrows, kind of like
Oh, sounds familiar.
yeah. What was the name of that darn game? Anyway, also there should be a ballista. Giant crossbow that shoots an
Okay,
energy
so-
sword like projectiles.
Going Lord of the
So
Rings on
he
us.
gets a point. He gets a point for having his favorite color be blue, because you're right, that is an awesome color. I'll agree there. But you lose that point and 7 other points for trying to put a ballista into the game.
Oh man.
And that's in addition. So I'm not even going to go into the story. The romantic ending for Halo 3. What score you got for that? So right now you're at -6.
Yeah,
You're at -6.
I mean, he broke back Halo.
Poor scrawny pale.
Well, now we
man.
know why
He's
the
like,
Halo movie was canceled.
Dude, we already made a movie like this. Hollywood doesn't need another one.
Chief Ledger is Master Chief, with Jake Gyllenhaal as Cortana.
In the presentation to Bungie. So, what do you think? No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I know.
Get out. You're banned. Your children are banned, and we're
Security,
castrating you.
we need you in conference room 4, please.
Okay.
Who's next?
Get the belt.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody is.
I'll do it.
Somebody better read it.
Okay. The cheat sheet says, in number one, in the end, it wasn't a big deal. That edition is for collectors. The ones who could buy it were just $250. I think I'll be picking up that edition. I mean, who doesn't want every cutscene redone to look 360 caliber? Art books, bring them on. The helmet thing's a little lame, but it helps to sweeten the deal. Number 2, the art book in fiction. Was it the helmet good for besides sitting on my shelf gathering dust? I know mine will, but... Number 3, Bungie.net seems more sleek and stylish, so I approve. Suppose I approve. Okay. Number 4, as for the plot, I think the Prophets will come insanely close to activating ARC, only to be stopped at the last possible millisecond. Johnson settles down with Miranda,
A little interracial love fest. Johnson knows what the ladies like.
Nah.
Okay.
Number 5, if I were designing Halo 3, I'd add the ability to have 50-person matches. I'd also
Man.
put people in some maps that could accumulate 50 people.
Wait, hold on. Let's clarify here. This is I was with you when you said the ability to have 50-person matches. That I can understand.
Yeah.
But putting in maps that could support 50 people, you lost me there, man. I don't, that's
50 people in lockout.
That's a pipe dream, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, man. I mean,
What are you talking about?
big team battle was a chore when it was 8 on 8. I cannot imagine 25 on 25 and trying.
Oh, 25 and 25 rockets.
Oh God.
Well, I've had this conversation over on my show before. Where the question is, how do you keep a successful franchise feeling the same while still expanding it out? So, like Halo 3 or the Halo series to me is very good in 16 on 16. It's not small scale combat, but it's not exactly these enormous scaling battles and blah blah blah. So what I like to use an analogy I call steak and waffles, right?
Waffles?
No, steak and waffles. Steak and waffles.
Okay. Chicken.
No, see. So I like Halo. And I like Battlefield 2142, right?
Oh yeah.
So we got your steak over here with the Halo, and we got the waffles over here with the Battlefield 2142, which supports 64 players, but has no story and all this other stuff. Now it's just a question. Both of these are very good on their own, but I really wouldn't want to put them together. Now the reason I didn't say chicken and waffles is because that actually is a godlike combo, and if you were to put chicken and waffles together under the right circumstances, then I'm pretty sure your brain would explode. so it's steak and waffles.
Well, it depends what part of the chicken.
Right.
If it's chicken gizzard, then yeah, your head's gonna explode.
Well, it depends. I mean, have you ever been to Roscoe's in L.A.?
Dude, one
Roscoe's
time I ate
waffles.
chicken and waffles
not
in the
yet.
wrong combination, man, and my head exploded. It was bad.
See, I told you.
Dude, it's
No,
awesome, dude.
That's not a comfortable thing. That's not a comfortable
It was
thing.
a long time
It was
recovering
like
from that.
brain
I'll tell you
freeze,
what.
but times 20.
Yeah, I'm better now, but
I had pus coming out of my ears.
Oh.
some of my
Turn
brain
me
is like
into a
chicken.
newt.
It's kind of bad.
So yeah.
All right.
good. That
let's
helps.
go to somebody. Go to Beasting.
I got it. Okay. Beasting says, with the rising of the Halo 3 Legendary Edition, I think my money will stay right where it is, in the limited edition version. Beasting, I agree with you. Limited edition appears to be where it goes. An entire game cheaper. Yep. You're basically paying $60 for the Spartan hat and a bonus DVD, which most of the limited edition already has. If you ask me, it's Microsoft juicing out as much of what Halo is worth while it still has time. Halo 3 is to Microsoft as the iPod is to Apple. Without it, they would be in trouble. No, actually, Halo 3 is to Microsoft what Justin Timberlake is to Apple. You know? Yes, it's going to sell iPods to all the teeny boppers. I mean, it's just the truth.
And it brings sexy back.
Yeah. God. Oh my God. Are they calling him J-Tim yet?
Oh no, Jade.
Nice.
J-Tim.
They are now,
Give it
man.
his house.
I'm
Stuff.
bringing sexy back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Girl.
Okay, he actually has some more to say. Without it, they would be in trouble. I am confident, however, that plenty of people invest money into the Legendary Edition, no matter how expensive it is. So I guess it's a smart move on Microsoft's part to increase the price to $30. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's what they're counting on. They're saying, all right, well, there are enough crazy bastards out there who will buy it no matter what we charge for it, that we might as well charge a whole lot for it.
Exactly.
Good luck to all those people paying the amount for 2 games for only 1 game. I commend your allegiance to Halo. As for me, I will be spending my money on Halo 3 and possibly getting another game with it instead of paying for a plastic helmet that you can't wear. See, that's the thing. If you could wear the helmet, everyone would buy it.
Oh, heck yeah.
And then I mean, like, seriously, you'd have people driving in it, you know, going to school in it. I mean, I would personally, like, pimp mine out like Mr. Chief with eyes painted on the front, and then I would never take it off. I would never take it off.
I hear the
Wow.
helmet's gonna be made out of like bike helmet material.
Ooh, score. So it's also street legal. Nice.
So it's going to be like a retard helmet type.
For your cats. Okay.
Sweet.
Keep it up, Foo and JVB.
Thank
is
you.
Nizzle.
This nizzle.
You heard the man. Keep it up.
Isn't
And J Tim.
That's what my wife says. Anyway. So.
It's funny because it's penis.
Aw.
What a weenus.
Weenus, you know, I was thinking about that name the other day, the Weenus Master. I was like, where is he? I haven't seen him.
Where's the
Well,
Weenus Master? He must come.
I haven't seen the Weenus Master on the forums. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, it's kind of tough, man. I'm the type that I'll see it at the stores and I'm going to wind up buying it. Right now, I'm a little objective, you know. I mean, I don't know, man.
I
It's
mean,
like-
I'm just buying the game. I bought the game on Halo 2. I'm just going to buy the game on Halo 3. That's me, but you guys do what you want. I know there's a lot of big fans out there that are like, oh, that sucks that they raised the price. I'm so mad, but I'm buying it anyway. Me, I'm just buying the game. I want to play the game. I'm not really interested in, you know, seeing, like, paging through on my DVD player a bunch of art. I mean, I'm sure it's beautiful,
Yeah,
and I
Well,
enjoy
you
art
can
a
just
lot,
YouTube
but
all that stuff.
yeah, that's me. I mean, you guys do what you want, you know, but that's me.
Do what you want.
Do
I
what
will.
you want, say what you can.
I got the limited edition last time, and one of the things that arguably the thing that I enjoyed about it most of all was the manual. Actually,
Really?
it was done in
Oh,
the
really?
the
Covenant style, I believe.
Yes, and it had a little backstory as well.
Yeah, you know, and that was really cool. You know, it was an entirely separate manual where, you know, like I just picked up the new Def Jam game, and that
Icon.
manual was 3 pages long, in black and white.
I know,
wasn't
that's
laminated.
typical EA, man.
Oh yeah.
Right. So, but I mean, that's. I love manuals, man. My bathroom is just stacked with them.
Yeah.
You gotta read something in the bathroom.
I
You
could
suck,
see a
man.
bunch of guys named Manual in his
You
bathroom.
take a couple EA ones.
Anyways, but yeah, no, I'm getting the limited edition pretty much just for the book.
Well, you know they're gonna stylize pretty much everything on the limited edition.
Yeah.
Well, legendary edition. Well, both
Nope, not getting
editions, whatever.
legendary.
Stick
But,
with your helmet.
I don't care that much.
Yeah.
Like I said, all the video content, it's gonna be on YouTube,
Yep.
2 weeks before it hits stores.
YouTube.
Nah, YouTube me.
Unless, I mean, they claim they're going to put certain things from the community. So I don't know what exactly they have planned for that.
Hey, you should talk to your contacts, like inside. Inside.
Yeah, right?
Inside.
Shoot.
Inside.
Inside.
and see if you can't get an episode of Podtacular, and they'll be like, "This is the special episode about Halo 3." So we're talking about this, and they should pick one from like last year. It'll be like, so in Halo 3, we're almost positive that the bugs are going to become the dominant race. They're going to become the dominant race. And we've decided to devote this episode that's going on the DVD about that entirely. Okay, so guys, what do you think? Are the bugs going to be the dominant race? Oh yeah, I totally think the bugs are going to be the dominant race.
Yeah, I guarantee
It's like the best idea since
with cakes.
waffles and chicken.
Don't forget cakes.
With cakes.
It makes your head
yes, with
explode.
cakes.
Yeah.
Yes. but in a good way.
In a good way, yeah.
Like the back of a Volkswagen.
Yeah, in a good way.
All right, on to one from, let's see, Vote for JR, I think is next. It says, I think that the price hike of the Halo 3 Legendary Edition has its pros and cons. Pros, Bungie gets more money to make Halo 4 even better. Okay, that was a joke.
It's funny.
I'm sure the reason it's for raising
Oh,
the price.
that was awesome.
Good.
I'm sure the reasons for raising the price was legitimate. Since the value of the dollar is decreasing, things are getting more costly, and production costs
That's
are skyrocketing.
nonsense.
Blah blah blah. Maybe that's not exactly the reason for the $30 increase, but I digress. Hopefully, the extra features will be packed with some good, long, interesting stuff. It'll be worth $30 extra. The bad thing is that although having legendary special DVDs and the like would be cool, you would probably watch them once and be done with them. That's what I'm talking about. I'd like to watch them once, maybe even more, so I'm gonna get the Legendary Edition. As for the new Bungie.net, I really like it. It seems brighter and higher definition. The images look better with these changes, and it's easier to find things such as groups and people on the forums, and navigation's easier. I also think it loads faster. Yeah, and his favorite color is red. Thanks. Vote for JR.
Yeah.
Score?
Nice.
Word.
Okay,
Word
who's
to
next?
The motherland.
Word to the
All right,
motherland
I'll
in
take
Finland.
Forgotten Euro, Oreo. Anyway, I personally am going to get the Legendary Edition. Halo has become a big part of my life thanks to Podtacular, and I believe I should honor Halo by buying the Legendary Edition. Plus,
Honor Halo.
Honor
RVB
Halo?
and TSL DVDs are gonna rock swords. The Spartan helmet will look tight. Will look tight on your head.
Tight.
Even
Very tight.
you can't wear it. Dude, my head is hurting.
Yeah, that'd be really
For
tight,
those who can't
alright.
afford to spend $130.
Have to
get
crack your
Vaseline.
skull to get it on.
Cut it open,
man,
duct
for
tape
those-
it on both sides of your head. I'm the chief.
He goes, for those who can't afford to spend $130 on a game, try buying the collector's edition. And if you're just a simple gamer, just buy the original edition.
I'm just a simple gamer. That's kind of like, you know what that reminds me of? Is like when you go to a restaurant and you say, I'll have water, please. And they're like, would you like bottled water or tap water? And you're like, oh, I guess I'll take tap water. Like the kind that comes from the sewers and is like regurgitated and everything and run through a bunch of chlorine.
California,
Sounds
what
great.
is tap water.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, no offense,
man.
but like, yeah, I'm just getting it because I want to play Halo. I'm sure the art is great and I enjoy the art and all, and I like to look at it online, but not so much that I want to, have all this extra stuff laying around my house. So
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah.
You do what you
I
want.
know.
That's me.
Do what you want.
Do it.
Do it.
But now.
Hey, did you
All
guys
right.
see this? This is off topic from Halo. Did you guys see the London PlayStation 3 launch thing?
Uh-uh.
No? Yeah, at the
No.
London PlayStation 3 launch, they gave out to everyone who lined up at this one store, over 100 people. They gave out 46-inch HD TVs and a free taxi ride home.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Over 100 people who bought
Man, I gotta move.
a PlayStation 3.
JVB, we're going to London.
Word up,
Dude, where's
man.
that time
That is
machine that so-and-so
crazy.
mentioned up ahead?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, seriously, man, this is where it's useful. Good lord, 46-inch TV? And you know it's nice because it's Sony.
Sony.
Oh, man.
It's worth more than the freaking
Still,
PlayStation
46
itself,
inches,
man.
I take. No, seriously, very, very, very true. Especially in Britain, where
Oh,
there is no
wow.
HD TV.
There is no HD TV.
What, do they live in shacks or something?
Hey, obviously you don't have British listeners, because if you did,
Stooge?
you'd know that actually they are living in shacks. I mean, it's what they do.
Oh,
You know, it's
man.
part of the culture.
The email starts flowing in. What is this, man? This guy should be out of here.
Who is this gamer Randy guy?
By the way, that's true. My name is
No,
Randy,
Randy.
and I hail from Lithuania.
Do I
Now
make you
quick,
Randy,
to my
baby?
secret hidden fortress.
Oh God! Somebody's breathing on the mic.
Stop breathing.
Probably me.
All right, somebody go to Little Cook.
Who's on?
Little Cook.
Little kook.
The kook. He's a kook.
No, he's a little cook. He likes to cook stuff.
Little stuff.
Little stuff.
Mushrooms.
Easy bake oven.
Ah.
Look, mommy, I made a cake.
One up. Extra life.
I'm
Woo.
Little Cook. Ah, I'm a Little Cook. All right, somebody read that one.
Decode? Go ahead, man.
Please. Give you a dollar.
Oh yeah. Little Cook says, it's Little Cook with my 2 cents about Halo 3. Halo 3, whatever. Personally, I'm going for the Legendary Edition still. Even though they upped it by $30, it's still worth it. I can't wait for the helmet. I just checked out the new Bungie.net and I didn't look into that much. Just the front page and it looks pretty sweet. I can't wait to look more into it. I also
It's pretty
have a
sweat.
pretty sweat. I also have a continuation
There you
of
go.
my yo-yo tale from the Foxhole.
Yo,
I went to buy my Halo 2 yo-yo, but all that was Napoleon Dynamite. Darn it. Wasted. Plus the shank broke 3 days later, so it was a ripoff.
Wow.
I think Halo 3 will end and Master Chief will take off his helmet at some point and they will start Michael Jackson dancing.
No.
Enough said.
Like Thriller.
If I was a Halo 3 designer, I would put bots, and although Bungie for sure isn't, I'll put a minigame where you can have a BB gun and you can try to shoot birds with it. Wow. And the amount of blood that comes out of your is your
Blood
score.
He said blood.
For example, if you make 3 gallons of blood come out, you get 30 points.
Damn.
That's a lot of blood.
3 gallons.
Damn.
I would also put an
This is
Easter
Gears of
egg.
War Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I'd also put an Easter egg about Easter in it.
Okay. An Easter egg about Easter.
Easter egg about Easter.
Nice.
Uh,
That's a good Easter
and
egg.
last
right there.
but not least, my favorite color is red. Shout out to me and Luke for being the only Arizona podcast member on the Frapper map. And shout out to Fumo for responding to my annoying IMs on Google Talk. Keep on vivin pinatas.
Sweet. Dude, there's like
Nice,
10 gallons
thank
of
you.
blood that come out when you do a headshot in Gears of War, man. It's just like,
Oh, you don't even want to count the gallons of chainsaw.
yeah, really. It's like, dang.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
this to a blood bank, man. That'd be in good shape.
Yeah, and then, I mean, it reminded me of Carrie. You know,
Yeah.
Like when the barrel of pink blood fell on top of her. It's like, oh, that's a woman. Anyway.
Oh.
You know, they didn't make... Never mind.
Okay.
All right, so somebody take Bam the grunt.
All right.
Bam!
Bam!
Andy, do it.
Hello.
Hey all, it's everyone's favorite cricket grunt / pigeon master. Wait, was that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if there was a colon there. Bam!
Colon.
Got it. In Halo 3, I want to see the ability to connect your model. What do we? Okay. Now he's having guesses as to what.
I want to connect my
it's
model in
changed.
multiplayer, definitely.
It's probably
Okay,
changed,
just-
but maybe.
Just for everybody, just for everyone's knowledge, this is spelled Cahneeg.
Yeah.
Connect.
So if it is changed, then he displays 2 letters in different places in
How
the
many-
same word.
How many points does he get?
That's a +2. That's a +2. That's some of the most creative spelling I've seen so far this year. I think we have a potential winner for the Academy. Okay.
Whoa.
The Wasp from Halo CE. What's the Wasp?
Yeah, what is that?
The Wasp.
I think that's
Are we
the.
talking? Is that the?
I think that's the equivalent of like the Banshee for humans, where it's kind of a hovercraft.
That was in Halo CE.
I'm not sure. Halo CE. The
I
thing
know
is with
Halo
Halo
CE.
CE is that you can create your own vehicles. So
Yeah.
they created like the longsword, and they've actually created all the Halo 3 weapons as well. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Fair
so
enough.
maybe
The ability to dual wield gerbils.
Oh,
Okay. Fair enough.
Very nice.
sticky
It
gerbils.
seems like it would only work as a sneak attack, though. 'Cause
Very
really, who's
nice.
gonna let you stick it up there? All right.
Smash him on the back of the head with the gerbil.
oh man.
Maybe smoke
Richard
grenades.
Gear's
no.
gonna be in this game.
No. No smoke grenades. Just
Smoking
say
grenades.
No to smoke.
That's the
Okay.
Richard Gere grenade.
A skull that makes all the grunts say ba-bam.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
That would get.
Well, I know
All
something
right.
that makes all the ladies say, whoa, whoa.
Nah, wee.
That's the ability to connect your model in multiplayer, man.
I like to connect my model every time I get a chance.
Ooh.
In multiplayer, baby.
You can't see it, but I'm waggling my eyebrows. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, wham, muzzle. Who here watches Future?
Wham, wham,
Who here
muzzle.
seen it? Come on.
I've seen it, but I haven't really watched it.
Oh, come on. You can't.
Muzzle.
I've seen it. I haven't really watched it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Fair enough. All right, moving on, guys. Someone take the hawk. The hawk.
Hawk.
Be careful.
Ah.
No, it's not the dove.
I'm a hawk, and I'm furious. All right. Hey guys.
How can I'm furious? I like to connect my models.
You know, I don't know any of these people, so I can just totally like just like go off on their names. But you guys should know better. You know?
It's become a tradition.
Okay, fair enough.
He goes, the Hawk 442 says, hey guys, just sending in. I think would be pretty cool to say in Halo 3. This may have been said already, but I don't seem to remember hearing it. So here goes. What if you were able to jack vehicles by jumping from your own ride? Here's an example. You're on the back seat of a mongoose, and you pull alongside an enemy ghost. The guy in the back seat of the mongoose stands up and leaps into the ghost, kicking the driver out. This might be hard for you to balance, but I think would be awesome if they put it in. Actually, that wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Nah.
Yeah, but then it would make all the multi-seat vehicles super powerful.
Yeah, true.
You know? It's like someone's running a warthog full of flag back to base, and you pull alongside him and jack the driver out, and then just turn around and like drive him back towards your base.
Yeah.
Actually, that is a good idea. But then you'd have to have the ability for the person in the passenger seat, that, like, oh, I know what the X button does. The X button, when someone jacks the driver out of your ride, and you're the passenger, the X button makes you reach for the clutch. And so you're struggling for the clutch, and whoever pounds on the X button fast enough, gets to either throw it into reverse while you're driving forward and make the thing
Pull the
work.
transmission and then
Yeah, exactly.
have to tow it back
And
to the
then-
freaking auto shop. And
Yeah, and then you get to scream, NOS!
Gosh!
Man,
Well, that was a bad
the Hawk, and
impression
I'm-
of...
angry. That's great.
You heard it here first. first. Send us your letters. We'll make fun of you for small spelling errors. That's your name.
Caneg.
An egg.
Yeah. We will connect you.
Oh man, we're gonna connect your mom. Ooh.
Well, dude, we only went through maybe like a third of this, but we have so much more. But we just can't get through it, man. We gotta wrap it on up. I'm trying to scroll down at this point to the end, and it's taking forever. But thanks everybody for sending in stuff. Be sure to send in stuff next time, definitely, because the earlier you get it in, though, the more likely it's going to be in the show. Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, wrapping up.
Yes, sir, Bobski.
First thing we want to mention in the wrap up here is that yes, sir, Bobski.
You kind of paused there, like, what did he just say?
Bobski. Hello, my name is Bobski.
How are you?
I'm from Finland.
My name is Bobski. Oh man.
Oh wow.
That was fun. Yeah, oh man. So yeah, wrap it up, homeboy, just like that.
Just like that. All right. So starting off, we got the Halo 3 beta contest. Just to let you guys know, if you want a free copy of Crackdown and access to the Halo 3 beta, we have got a way for you to get it right now. All you need to do is call our listener voicemail at 206-888-HALO and imitate 3 jokes from Podtacular in your best fake voices of the people that said it.
Yes.
In a few weeks, what we'll do is draw a random winner from the people that called it in their 3 jokes and got them in, all 3 successfully and everything. If you win, we'll mention your game tag in the show, of course, and you can email us your contact info, and we'll kind of go from there. So, contest starts now. Begin.
Yes.
And
yeah, actually, it doesn't have to be like a joke, like why did the chicken cross the road type of thing. It could be like a funny scenario that you heard on the show.
Yeah.
So I mean, start listening to past episodes and give us your best impressions.
everybody's gonna be doing the Arnold impression.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I mean this
On
is
GBB.
but like kites. Yeah, this is actually the first time we're gonna try this. Hopefully, it's not the last. So, as we start getting a little swag here and there, obviously we're gonna hand them out to you guys and the Podtacular community. So there'll be plenty of chances to win stuff. We just don't know what it is. We might have to start making stuff up too. Like, yes, I have a pair of each sandals. They're autographed by me. Even have an old footprint.
Get a piece of Podtacular history. I've been wearing them for 4.5 years. That's before we did the show. Trust me, they're well seasoned.
Exactly. When
They're definitely broken in.
You're walking, yeah, when you're walking in the beach, people are gonna know you're around, dude.
You'd be like, "Oh, did you win that Podtacular contest?"
Dude, that is the bomb diggity.
Bomb diggity.
You know how the flip flops, you hear them, like smack against your feet.
Yeah.
You're gonna be so worn in, it's gonna become your feet.
Wow. That's a plus. That's a definite plus.
Yeah, exactly. That's good when you're jogging.
Yeah, flip flops.
You're jogging with flip flops.
All the time.
I come back
dude.
with
That's-
lots of blisters, but it's worth it,
Yeah, I mean that's how my calves are so huge.
Jogging and flip flops. Well, send in your comments, etc. to podtacular@gmail.com. We depend on your submissions to keep the show going. And keep an eye on podtacular.com for an invitation to send in stuff for next week's show, like we did with this one, where we had 3 times as much information where we could read.
Mm-hmm. You can call our listener voicemail at 206-888-HALO and leave a Halo-related message. We play these back on the Customs and Call-In show, so don't be slow, because you want to have your voice heard, make sure you send in something good.
Yeah.
Because that's the Podtacular show.
Yay!
All right.
What was that?
I don't know,
Good
man.
evening, friends.
Wow. Well, be sure to check us out.
Folks.
That's how we do it. That's
Real
how we do
old
it.
school.
Be sure to check us out at podtacular.com. While you're there, check out the forums. There's lots of buzz about Halo 3, Halo 2 Vista, new Halo 2 maps, and plenty of other stuff like events.
And literally, when we say buzz, we mean buzz. When you go to podtacular.com, you buzz. It's, you know, something that Captain Crunk gotta fix, but it's fun to hear. And also thanks to the people that contribute to Podtacular, whether it's working on the community site, well, community or site, contributing to our PayPal for the hosting bill, and subscribing to the show and reviewing us on iTunes. We wouldn't do it without you guys, and that's the truth. And I want to give a quick shout out to Captain Crunk for all the work he does at the Podtacular website. He does this all for free. Well, actually, you know, every once in a while I'll send him like my newest cream corn recipe, and it keeps him happy. I mean, he doesn't ask for much. So, thank you, Captain Crunk.
That's very kind of you.
You're the greatest, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Definitely.
And also, make sure to check out GamerCastNetwork.com and listen to our homeboys, our affiliates, VGS, Video Game Show, GTR, Game Attack Radio, and Uncle Gamer with Liquid Life and Vicious 696.
They are our
Man, I
homeboys.
remember them when they were just getting started. Did they send you an email too and be like, hey, you know, I'm looking for advice. I'm thinking about starting this podcast. Huh?
Nah, they actually called me and
Yeah, exactly.
begged me. He was like, dude, we need your wisdom.
I know. It was very
Since I don't know
Good
diddly
to
squat,
appreciate
I was like, dude, yeah,
Get wrong guy.
Yeah.
Talk about
Yeah.
cream corn.
Yeah, great point, dude. It's the key. Keeps the audience into it.
Thanks for your advice.
Perfect. Yeah.
Dude, the Cooking Network had a show dedicated to cream corn, and they had the Iron Chefs
I
going
gotta
at
watch
it,
that.
trying to come up with the best dish based around cream corn. You should see it.
God.
It's not released yet, but it'll be out soon.
TiVo it.
It'll probably be in the Halo 3's Legendary Edition
Oh yeah.
on the special DVD.
Gotta see that one, man. Well, hey, shout out to Lil Kook, who recently listened to all 105 episodes of Podtacular,
Wow, he really
Oh,
did
that's
that.
all of
crazy.
them,
Wow.
from 1 to 105 over spring break, and set a new Podtacular
We're
record.
gonna have to test him out on that, man.
Oh yeah, little quiz.
Yeah.
Yup.
Make sure you heard 'em all. He
Little
said
quiz,
he
little
finished
loser.
like 20 minutes before the Friday night that he was supposed to be done. Dude,
That's crazy.
guy's an animal. I'll tell you
Damn,
what.
dude.
Imagine just going 1 minute over. You're like, no.
He must have dreamt about hearing our voices throughout that whole.
JVB is so sexy.
Like his
I'd be
mom's
curious to
talking
hear
to
how
him
many
in
times
Fumo
he said
Jive's
cream
voice.
corn.
What was that?
I said I'd be curious to see, you know, I wonder if like he counted how many times you said cream corn over the 105 episodes.
Wow.
Probably many
Extra
times.
credit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, really.
I want to give a quick shout out to Godsmack09 because he's going to be the only one to let me play his 360 while mine's at Texas.
Oh, okay. That's nice of him. That's nice of him.
Yeah.
He doesn't know you yet, but
Or,
Oh.
oh, one of those.
One of those, man.
All right.
Hey,
Well, hey,
you're like, hey,
Godsmack, what's that over there? What? And then turns around, you're gone.
don't shoot me.
How did he do that so quick?
so Gamer Andy, TheDecode, thanks guys for being on the show. And Gamer Andy, can you tell us about the site that you're going to be at again and your podcast?
Oh yes, the promo thing. Hey, so I do a show actually, along with a couple other chappies, called Gamer Andy Live. I've been around for a while, and we're moving on over to worthplaying.com. But you can check us out currently at gamerandy.com. And we are a live, or uncensored, unedited, uncut, lots of talking.
F-bombing.
Talking
Pretty sure
shit.
we talk about things and stuff. Stuff is highly featured. So, anyways, check us out. Check out our community once it gets back alive again. And yeah, stay tuned.
Until next time, guys, I'm Fumo Jive.
I am JVB.
I'm the decode.
And I'm Gamer Andy.
Keep
Thank
on
you.
bragging trucks.
Podtacular.
For some reason, I keep thinking of the Bionic Man song.
Bionic Man's better.
We can rebuild him, make him better than he was before. Stronger, faster, Haloer.
Halo. How cool would it have been if William Shatner would have said that? William, can't rebuild the massive stronger. Handsome like me.
Lucy in this.
There's only one thing left to say.
Steve Austin, astronaut. A man barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic man. Steve Austin will be that man. Better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster.
Joey, get to the pocket. No. Luke, I am your daddy.
Luke, who's your daddy and what does he do?
Who's your daddy?
No, it can't be. That's impossible. Luke, stop whining.
Stop whining. I'm a Jedi, you idiot. They're gonna be like, man, all these guys do is talk like, oh, Schwartz. God.
Pretty much.
Don't they like anybody else?
But Uncle, I was gonna go to the Hachi station and pick up some power converters. Get your ass to Mars.
Get your ass to Mars now. Do it, hurry.
There's so many things you could say when they blow up Alderaan.
I wish I could cry. Help me, Obi-Wan. I need you. They could be R2-D2. Without the day, You're like, what the hell kind of robot sound is that, Arnold?
10 gig game though. 10
Yeah.
gigs.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, my PC would like grow legs and smack me. What the hell are you
It would
trying
grow
to
legs and smack you? Like with its legs?
do? Yeah, it would foot smack me. You never did that? Hot peas and butter.
Is that good?
Well, the plate, yes. The game, it was actually quite brutal.
Oh.
What it involved in, since I grew up in the Bronx and we didn't have nice toys like you guys have now. There was a game called Hot Peas and Butter, and the thing to do was you take a belt, and one guy has to hide it, and then he goes, "Hot peas and butter, come and get your mother." So everybody goes around looking for this belt, and you know the guy goes, "You're hot, or you're cold, right?" So he'll go, "Fumo Jive is hot. Fumo Jive has the belt," and everybody got to run to the base, and then you know, until then you're just swinging the hell out of this belt.
What do hot peas
I mean, there's
and butter
no
have
point
to
in the
do with
game
anything?
just to. I don't know, dude. I guess it just sounded nice, like a good old wholesome family game.
There you go. Well, there's a game for Xbox Live Arcade. Shit,
Yeah, really, man.
There you go.
Hoppies and butter.
Sit down, clown.
Stick around. Yeah, no,
Respawn in 5, 4, 3.
Podtacular.
GamerCastNetwork.com